Good morning, everyone. This is golf teaching professional Sean Everhard. Today I'm going to give a lecture and lesson on how to properly set up with exactly 60% of your weight on your right side with a slight upward shoulder slant to maximize distance and accuracy in the driver's swing. This whole lesson all stems from a 30-second Instagram video I posted, essentially saying just to hit a longer drive, all you gotta do is set up on your right, slant your shoulders up, and let her rip. After posting the video, I realized that when I'm caddying, when I'm instructing, a lot of players overdo this because this is a pretty simple instruction all around the world, and most golf instructors believe in this setup. And what you see a lot of times on the golf course is players setting up way too much on the right with way too much of a shoulder slant, and it can cause a lot of problems. So during this lesson, I'm going to flip-flop back and forth between analysis on my Flight Scope Mevo with the swing that's videoed in correlation to that certain shot to show you that too much shoulder slant and weight can cause many inconsistencies and less distance as well. So if you're watching this on YouTube, click the thumbs up button, subscribe. If you're on my website, goinglowbook.com, keep checking it every day, every other day. There's usually new content up there every other day. And at any time on my website, you can just click the buy the book button and get my newly published golf instructional manual. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Go low.
Alright everybody, this is the launch monitor data analysis from my Flight Scope Mevo that I was talking about during the introduction. So what I'm going to show you here first is a pretty good shot here, shot number 18, with the correct setup that you want with about 68% of your weight on your back foot, with your shoulders on that slight upward slant right there. I'm going to go to another one that has some lines on it, but I just want to show you, if you can see here, there's about 60% of your weight on your back foot with just a slight upward shoulder slant. All my numbers were pretty good here, besides the spin rate was a little high. Here's the swing on it right here. Pretty good effortless swing. You can see there I kind of fell out of it, but if you watch it right here, and I stop it, right up until the point of impact, I'm pretty balanced. The left foot slips a little bit. And if you look at the data analysis of that swing right there, if I can get it to scroll down here. Okay, 237 carry, club head speed 103. So a robot probably would have carried that a little bit more, like 145. And most of that lack of carry is due to that spin rate right there, spinning at 26.48. Because of that, it didn't carry quite as far, lost a little distance. Launch was good at 15.2, and the height was 111. So what I was explaining in the introduction, that a lot of amateurs, when they hear a pro talking about setting up on the right side and slanting their shoulders more on an upward angle, this is kind of what I see them doing. You can see here I'm really hanging back on that right side. That's about 70 to 80%. My shoulders are even more slanted upward. And now if you watch this swing compared to the one I just showed you, you can see all the problems that occur right here. So I'm way on the back, setting up. You can see there, it's kind of like that swing is effortless or powerless effort instead of effortless power. So I got a lot of moving parts right here because I'm so far on the back. It looks like I'm swinging harder, but if you look at the data right here, that was shot number 4. Only 222 carry distance, 15 yards shorter, and the club head speed was about the same. And the reason for that is because you can see it was spinning at 3,200 and the launch was at 20. So that's what can happen if you set way too much on your back foot right there. I think I skied that ball, which can definitely happen with some inconsistencies with setting up way too much on your back foot. So I'm going to go to my best swing here, shot number 11. even though I didn't swing the club quite as fast. You can see I had almost a 240 carry with the 101.7 club head speed, and my spin rate was the best at 21, launch at 15.4. Height of the shot 105. This is almost as good as a robot. There's some lines on this. So here again you can see the setup with the lines. About 60% on the right side. You can see my shoulders have enough of a slant upwards. And if you watch the swing, this is that powerless effort I was talking about. This one I say a lot more balance than that first one I showed you. Okay, stay within the lines. And real good swing right there. That's a pretty comfortable swing for me. About 102. When I'm swinging good, I'm swinging 102 to 105. I can get it out there to about 107, 108. But then I have to really go at it, and I don't like that. So, there was the one with the good setup. The setup that all the instructors want you to do. And then here on the first one, you can see the real big difference right there. Look at that setup. Way on the back right, huge shoulder slant, and then watch this swing, just how, unrhythmic, the hips race ahead, nothing is tied up, and it's because of all that weight on the back, all that shoulder tilt upward. So this was kind of the point of the lecture here and the lesson, was to show you that, yes, you do want to set up on your right side. Yes, you do want to have a shoulder slant, but just don't overdo it, okay? That's the biggest problem I see. You do not want to overdo it. Otherwise, you're going to develop inconsistencies. If you look at these first 4 shots, when I was really exaggerating that, 220 carry, 226, 222. I had 3 of them in the 220s, just the one at 233. And the amazing thing is that 233 with that setup, that was my highest club head speed at 104. So you can hit it a little harder if you're really working on that. But you can see that swing right there is my fastest club head speed, but still spinning at 2,900 as opposed to my best swing 11 again. If I show you how much less effort it looks like to take to hit the ball even longer with the less club head speed. So there's the analysis. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. If you want to stop this, I will just kind of scroll down here. And that is going to be it for the day. That is the lesson on the proper driver setup to maximize your distance and maximize your accuracy and consistency. So get out there, play well, and go low.